get easier once I'm into Colorado. I said that cars are tools to get you one place to the other, and there's no point in having a fancy hammer, at least a fancier hammer than you need to drive a nail. And that's what this car was supposed to be. It was supposed to get me to the rail yard and back, and if I could do that for 2 years with it, then I thought that's worth the money. Buying the car at I think 228,000 miles on it. Yeah, because the lucky Mandarin Chinese belief, Taiwanese belief. Yeah, and it did that, but then I got sick, so I couldn't keep working. So it sat and sat. And I did a couple little road trips out into the eastern Oregon, Alvord Desert. I didn't have a camera back then, so you'll have to imagine it was kind of like this, but not nearly as interesting as this, actually. It was more beautiful because it was a lot greener, but this has its own charm. But anyway, yeah, the car got me around. Now I'm just asking this one last thing of it to get me across the country, get back to Georgia. But it's not a hammer anymore. Kind of fall in love with a hammer after a while. See why people would spend more money than it costs to buy a new one to fix the one that you like. And if I can get across the country in this, especially if I get up to like South Dakota, North Dakota even, really see a lot on this trip in the fall before it gets too cold. I could deal with freezing temperatures at night, but I don't want to have ice on the road in the day. Yeah, I'll see how the weather treats me and all the rest of it. But yeah, I might have to hold on to this car. Blue Book says it's worth $3,500, and it's worth a lot more than that to me. Got dreams of driving up to Alaska now. Oh, I see a car down to the right. Check this out. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. There's definitely somebody down there. There's a dust trail behind it. I'm probably leaving a bit of one, but I bet they don't know I'm here. But they certainly don't expect that I'm here. So if that's a road coming up, take my left turn somewhere up here. Just see what happens when I get here. Try to look and see what road that guy might be on. Looks like he's coming out of the damn mountains. That might be another one of those tracks that's not on either of my advisors. Not the old-fashioned paper one, and not the digital dementia one. Here we go. Opa. I was just thinking about saying I could shift up to third probably, but no. Slow and steady. I'm not racing. Would make a pretty sweet rally stage though. What do we got here? Down to first gear. Oh, trouble. I think I got it. This is more of a tire test. Not much I can do about that, I don't think. Oh, I don't like that hitting the bottom of the car. Because there's vital organs in there. I don't like the mesquite growing up here median. Kind of gives me flashbacks to the mountain. Also, I think mesquite is a little bit rougher than whatever that grass was. So in the Australian videos, they have to get out and dig that shit out of the bottom of the trucks because it'll catch fire. Spinifex grass. This, I don't know. I definitely don't want to catch on fire out here though. Then I might not have a backpack with water. I think I could get it out, but then you always do. Alright, back to second. That means around this bend there's going to be some deep rut. Holy shit. I called it. What the fuck? I might be digging. I might be digging this. Smells good. Jet plane ruins the silence. Yeah, I think if I pull down to the left here, that's not nearly as severe as I thought, and then sort of parallel that main beam there and come in on the other side at as much of an angle as I can possibly get. I think that's how it's going to go. Yeah, the bumper cleared, and then here I'll just come like this angle, and I'm pretty sure that's going to work out. Yeah, even one drop of rain would have caused me some serious issues here. Oh yeah, I could still be in trouble. Yeah, alright. Thank God that's all the way dry. I don't think I'll do this again in this car. It's filled with problems on this path. Even one little bit of moisture there would have sucked. Or dust. Or, yeah, like dust. I wouldn't have been able to see where those ruts are. Interesting that the creek pretty much... Oh, shit, that's steep. The creek had pretty much dried up by there. It was just kind of like wet sand. Not really any surface water flowing anymore. I don't like this. Those are problem rocks up here. I don't know why. I don't like those two. I'm moving them. Looks like I got a little bit more up here too. Fuck. Keep stalling there. I must be up on a rock there. Yeah, that was it. I don't like that guy. Thought I was gonna go left, but I'm actually gonna go right. Here. I don't like those either. Well, this is definitely the low point until I get over this ridge. I don't know what's on the other side of that. Well, more of the same's on the other side of that. Did I fucking stall again? Oh boy. Can I clear that? I don't think so. I have to go on this side of it. And hope it's not going to bog down. Yeah, that was the right choice. That was the right choice. gear here. Thank goodness there's none of that problems coming up to this. Full speed, max throttle. And if I'm lucky, I don't have anything up here in the way. And I am lucky. Thank goodness. I think that's volcanic. Is this seabed here with fossils and all that? Seems like there are, but looks like the kind of place you can dig up dinosaurs. Alright, I'm done with this. I'll be happy when I get off of it. Third gear, maximum speed. We're going up on the bank turn and hoping for the best. And that's about the best you can get. Ooh, bogging down bad there. Real bad. Wow, that was closer to being trapped in the sand than I expected. So far, I haven't really got sand trapped, which is interesting given that I'm front wheel drive manual and drive around in second gear. But I guess I have so little power that the wheels don't like to spin. Oh, I need that bouncing glass. Alright, I'm over that little guy. And there's some kind of marker here to commemorate getting over it. Doesn't say anything on it. Just a marker. Check everything's still plugged in. Check, yeah, I'm coming right up to this left turn. Well, okay, in a mile. And then it's 253 more miles to go to get to the gas station. 12 o'clock noon. Gas station might be as far as I go today. Originally, I was thinking of doing this trip in 250-mile segments, more or less, like 200 to 300 miles a day, thinking that that would give a lot of time to relax. But if it's like this, it's a full day. That's 10 hours at 25 mile an hour. I didn't count on that. Pretty awesome, though. Can't believe I got over those mountains. Whew. Now what? When I get up here, if I find the turn off, I gonna try to go through more mountains like that as a shortcut? Or am I gonna go all the way back up basically to 30 minutes away from Winnemucca that I could have done on the expressway, but this will be way cooler provided that I get there. Yeah, look at that. There's power lines. This is a main road. Okay. I like that. Well, if it's a power line road, that means I need to wear my safety belt.
1,000 feet, turn left onto Jersey Valley Road.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Get that safety belt on in the event of a collision.
Take the next left onto Jersey Valley Road.
Get my back pad up into the middle of my back. I didn't see where that car went.
Continue for 29 miles.
No. If that's 29 miles, I'm going to see about maybe 15 miles in. So I've only gone 55 miles through that. I guess you can see it. Right. Well, it looks a lot more impressive from down here. So 55, so at about 70, I'm going to be looking for a right turn. It doesn't have a name on the map. It is mighty squiggly. Never thought I'd be so happy to be going 30 miles an hour. Time would that lose? If that's 30 minutes, that's going to cost me an hour to go the safe route. I believe I can camp anywhere up here. Wouldn't be able to hide the car though, that's for damn sure. That's where I came from. Well, definitely changed my mood. When you go through that, mood kind of goes away. I don't even notice moods. Even this road got enough to keep me paying attention.